Hello students, welcome back. How are you all? Now students, today after completing our previous chapter, we will be starting a very new topic, a new chapter from your book, which is profit and loss. So today we are going to discuss about profit and loss, which is completely a new chapter in your course. Now very first, if we talk about the meanings of profit and loss, profit means you gain something and loss means you lose something. Now what is profit and loss? If you won a game, that is gain. If you lose a match, that is a loss. So that is while playing. Similarly, we also get these things in the terms of money, in the terms of our daily life also. For many of the things you might have discussed that, oh, we are in profit, we are in loss, like that. So for that, let me take an example and explain you out what is profit and loss in terms of money. Now, suppose there is a shopkeeper who every day sell and purchase the goods. Now you must, from where he will purchase the good? The shopkeeper will purchase a good from a wholesaler and he sell the goods to a retailer, right? Now, if a shopkeeper has purchased a good from the wholesaler, at a cost of rupees 20 per kg. Suppose he purchased something for rupees 20 per kg, and after that, if he is decided that I'll be selling this product or this object or this item to my customer at a price of rupees 25 per kg. So he purchased the object at rupees 20 per kg and he is selling it at rupees 25 per kg. Now, what will be the margin here? The margin is of 5 rupees because he purchased for 20 and selling for 25. Now the 5 rupees, that margin portion, the difference of the selling and the purchasing cost, that is called the profit of the shopkeeper. That is the profit of the shopkeeper, which goes into his pocket. Clear? Similarly, if in case opposite to that, suppose the shopkeeper has purchased the good at 20 rupees, but he could not manage to sell it at rupees 25 per kg, and unfortunately because of some circumstances, he has to sell it at rupees 15 per kg. Now, what is that margin? He purchased for 20 and now selling it for only rupees 15 per kg. So that means 5 rupees goes from his pocket because he will not get the profit here. So in that case, he got a loss. This is called loss. So in terms of money, if we talk about profit and loss, there are some important terms which you should know. So let us discuss about the important terms. Very first, the cost at which a good is being purchased. As shopkeeper purchased the item, that means it is called cost price. So we can say that the price at which a man buys a good is called the cost price, denoted by CP, as you can see on the board. Clear, students? So the price at which goods are purchased, that is called cost price of the object or item. Second, the price at which goods are sold, or you can say the goods are being sold by the person, that is called selling price of the good, or denoted by SP, capital letter S, capital P. Clear, students? Now, if, as we have taken two cases, now if CP is greater than SP, if cost price is greater than selling price, the example which we have taken in which shopkeeper purchased the good for 20 rupees and sold at 15 rupees only. That means CP is greater than SP. In that case, it is called a loss. That's a loss because CP is greater than SP. So if in any of the case you will come to know that CP is greater than SP, then the case is of loss. And how you are going to find the value of loss? Loss is equals to CP minus SP. CP minus SP. Clear, students? Opposite to that, if CP is less than SP, if CP is less than SP, that means cost price is less than selling price. The case in which shopkeeper purchased the good for rupees 20 and sold at 25 rupees per kg. So in that case, since there was a margin, the increment of rupees 5, it means there is a profit, and that profit we calculate by SP minus CP. So profit, for the formula of profit, it is SP minus CP. So from here we have discussed 4 terms: cost price, the price at which goods are purchased; selling price, the price at which goods are sold; profit, if CP is less than SP, then it is profit, which is equals to SP minus CP; and loss, in which CP is greater than SP and the value is calculated by CP minus SP. Clear, students? So this is all about profit and loss. An example, suppose a person purchased a refrigerator and the cost of the refrigerator was rupees 10,000. Okay, so that is the CP of the refrigerator which customer has to pay. Now after purchasing the refrigerator, if he has to carry the refrigerator stand, so that will be 500 bucks different. That means shopkeeper will say, if you want to purchase the stand, you have to pay 500 rupees extra. After purchasing that stand, now the customer has to bring that refrigerator to his place also. Now he has to find someone who will transport the refrigerator to his home. Now for the delivery charges, suppose the person has to pay rupees 200. So all this amount, the cost of the refrigerator 10,000 rupees, the cost of the stand 500 rupees, and the delivery charge which was of rupees 200, all these payments are being done by the customer. That means what will be the total cost of the fridge paid by the customer? That means the person 10,000 plus 500 plus 200, that will become 10,700. It means the transportation charges, the labor charges, the salaries, or any other values, or you can say the overhead expenses made on any item or any goods, that also comes in the case of cost price only. We do not put these things in any different slot or maybe added in selling price. No, all these things are being there in the cost price only. So any overhead expenses is also included in cost price. Clear? After this, if we talk about, like we have already discussed that how to calculate the profit and loss when selling price and cost price is given to you. In the next case, if it is said that you have to find profit percent also, as we have already discussed about percentage. So now if profit value is there and it is said that find the profit percentage, that means how much percentage of the profit is there, how much in percentage, how you are going to find that? So yes, for profit percent, the formula is profit upon CP multiplied by 100. So what is the formula for profit percent? Profit in rupees upon CP multiply by 100. Why we are multiplying by 100? To convert the value into percentage. Clear, students? Similarly, if it is said that you have to find loss percent, so how much percent of loss is there? So once again, for loss the formula is same, only difference, loss percent is equals to loss upon CP multiply by 100. So that is the formula for loss percent. Profit percent, profit upon CP into 100. Loss percent, loss upon CP into 100. Clear, students? So this is all about profit and loss. Now in this following chapter, we will be discussing some very important topics and some statement questions related to this. Let us start the exercise and let's check out what are the questions there in your exercise. Now students, today in a continuation with the learning and understanding related to profit and loss, let's continue with the questions related to profit and loss. So here I have taken some questions from your book exercise, and let's check out what are the things given and how to find the unknown values using the formulas of profit and loss. As we have discussed in the video that what is the formula of profit? Profit is equals to, very first, what is the condition of profit? Condition for profit is when CP is less than SP, then it is profit, and the formula is SP minus CP. This is our first formula. Second condition, if CP is greater than SP, then the value is loss, then it will be a loss, and the formula, that means the value of loss you can calculate by CP minus SP, and this is our second formula. We are going to use these two formulas to solve these questions. So let's start with the questions one by one. In the first question, where you have to find the profit or loss, whether there is a profit or loss, you have to identify. If it is a profit, then find the profit value. If it is a loss, then find the loss value. So let's check out the solution one by one. In the first part, when the given thing is cost price of an item is rupees 12,000 and selling price of the item is rupees 10,000, right? So CP is 12,000 and SP is 10,000. CP is equals to 12,000. SP equals to 10,000. Now as you can see that in this condition, CP is greater than SP. Cost price is greater than selling price. Purchased for 12,000 and sold for 10,000 rupees only. Since CP is greater than SP, and if CP is greater than SP, it is a loss. So it is a condition of loss. So let's find the value of loss. Loss is equals to CP minus SP. What is the value of CP? 12,000 rupees, 12,000 minus rupees 10,000. So what is the loss amount? The loss is of rupees 2,000. So this is how you can identify whether in a transaction we got a profit or loss. If it is a profit, we can find the profit by using the formula. If it is a loss, then again we can find the value of loss. I hope this first solution is clear to all of you. Let's check out the second solution, in which cost price is given. The cost price of the good is given as 5,400. So CP here is rupees 5,400. What is the SP here? The SP of the item is rupees 7,200. So CP of the good 5,400, SP of the goods 7,200. Now here clearly we can see that CP is less than SP. The cost price of the item is less than the selling price of the item. So if CP is less than SP, that means it is a profit. It is the case of profit. And what is the value of profit? How we are going to find? SP minus CP. What is the value of SP? 7,200 minus CP, which is 5,400. When you will be subtracting 7,200 with 5,400, what you will get? 0, 0, 8 and 1. So there will be a profit of rupees 1,800, or you can say 1,800 rupees. So this is our first question and that solution. I hope the solution is clear to all of you. Let's move forward to the second question, in which you have to find the unknown values. So let's see what is given to us in the first part. CP you have to find out. It is not given to us. So there is a transaction in which cost price of the item is not known, but selling price is rupees 2,900 and profit is of rupees 100. So there is a transaction in which CP is not known to us. So you have to find the value of CP. SP is given as rupees 2,900 and profit is of rupees 100. Since profit is given to you, that means in this transaction the shopkeeper or the person got a profit, so we will be using the formula of profit to find the value of cost price. So what is the formula of profit? Profit is equals to SP minus CP. Now since you have to find cost price, so cost price can be written in this form. CP is equals to SP minus profit. CP of the object can be found out by interchanging the place of CP and profit on this side. So CP is equals to SP minus profit. So SP is rupees 2,900 minus 100, which is the profit. So what is the cost price of the goods? The cost price of the good is rupees 2,800. That means the person has purchased the good at rupees 2,800, sold for rupees 2,900 and made a profit of rupees 100. So this is how you can find whether it is a profit or a loss. You can find all the terms CP, SP, profit or loss. But remember one thing, in any of the question, it will be not possible that for the same transaction, there will be a profit also and there will be a loss also. That is not possible. Either it will be a profit or it will be a loss. Clear, students? Let's check out the solution for the next part. Now in the next part, CP is given to us. We have to find SP and loss is given to you. Since loss is given, so we will be using the formula of loss. So very first, CP in this question is rupees 1,900. SP we have to find out and loss is given as rupees 300. Let's put the formula of loss. So loss is equals to CP minus SP. Before finding the value, let's shift the formula in terms of SP because we have to find the value of SP. So SP is equals to CP minus loss. Now CP, what is the value of CP? 1,900. What is the loss? The loss is of rupees 300. So subtracting 1,900 minus 300, what you will get is 1,600. So that is the selling price of the object. Right, student? So the good is being purchased for rupees 1,900, sold for rupees 1,600 only. So the shopkeeper made a loss of rupees 300. I hope the solution to all these questions are clear in your mind, and kindly go ahead with your book exercise and complete the questions in your notebook. Thank you for the lesson, students. Have a great day.